Today we're going to be installing vinyl and color PPF on the most difficult car I have ever done, the fridge. Give it a nice wipe down on this beautiful vehicle of ours. This has about 16 horsepower and 0 to 60 in about 40 years. All right, so I got the vinyl right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use some magnets, and this is gonna be nice, especially if you are a solo installer, and you could just lay this down all the way. And then we're gonna create some tension. And what we mean by that is just making sure it's not like super loose. You can actually get the rest of it. You can go in this motion right here. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a nice overlap, and I have this pulling down, so it has a nice glass tension right here. And then typically this is what it'll look like, okay? And then I have all this right here. I'm just gonna, sometimes I just kind of give it tension like this, and then I can squeegee. So that's what we're doing today. And you can see I'm towards the end. We got that done. Now I'm spraying liquid on top of the fridge to install this. All right. That, and then let's just go ahead and spray the bottom. You can go ahead and start squeegeeing it. And what you're doing at this point, look at that, that's called embossing. What we're doing is we're basically getting the water out. And if you notice, vinyl was a little bit more fluid. PPF is more like stabbing motion, and you kind of have to be really aggressive about it in a way because you're trying to get the water underneath out, right? I'm using my finger as my reference. The thing about PPF is that water loves to just sit on these edges right here. You see that? Make sure you lubricate the top layer, and then there you go.